Hey guys, it's Josh, and this is week 6 as I relearn the guitar. I can't believe it's been 6 weeks already. It doesn't even really seem like that long ago that I got started, but I was looking at the videos that I did from day 1, week 1, and to see the progress in such a short amount of time it's pretty awesome, to be honest. So I hate to disappoint, but I did not do or learn any more of the Never Going Back by Fleetwood Mac. Sorry, but I figure what we'll do is we'll start with improv today and we'll do a little bit of that. So let's dive right into that. Okay, so there we go. So that gives you a little taste of what I'm able to do as far as improv. And now let's just dive right into technique now. So here we go. Okay, let's start with the efficient chromatic scale, and we'll start at 100 beats per minute. Ah, dear God, it's always the first one. Okay, let's just jump up to 120. That was pretty clean, but it felt pretty difficult, actually. All right, 140. Oh, God. Okay, I'll take that. Why not? Not perfect, but good enough for these purposes. All right, 150. Yeah, that was a downhill spiral. Let's try that again. I think that was pretty good, actually. We'll do 155. There's no way I can do a 10 BPM jump. That was actually pretty good, I think. Of course, I'm just hearing this in real time, so you might be listening to this saying might be saying that's trash, but I don't know. That seemed pretty good though. Let's go to the spider exercise, and we'll just pick up at 150. So close. There we go. 170. Nope. Ah, come on, Josh. There we go. 180. That was hard. All right, let's do 190. I don't think that was very clean. It's always that pinky. Come on. That was so out of time. Let me do 185, see if we can split it down the middle. Okay, I think 185 is it. Okay, and there you go. There's a technique. Now, I will say that, and I mentioned this in my last videos, I feel like I'm reaching this point where maybe I'm getting back to where my past skill level, because I used to practice a lot like 8 or 10 years ago, and I think I'm getting to that point to where I'm reaching that prior skill level. So now when I try to get faster at picking, because I've never, there's a level that I haven't gotten to yet, it's that much harder to learn now. And so I'm reaching this point of, I've called it diminishing returns in the past, but that's probably not really what it's called, but essentially this point to where I have to put in a lot more effort to get better than I did starting out. That's the case with everything though. So if you're a beginner to like working out, you get crazy strength gains in the first month or so when you work out, and then as you get better and you get stronger, those gains don't get quite as pronounced. And I think this is where, and this is just me sort of on a tangent, but I think this is where a lot of people tend to give up. I'm not going to give up, but I do think that this is the point where a lot of people do tend to give up and stagnate, because even thinking 8 or 10 years ago, this is about the point where I thought, I'm good enough. I don't need to bust my ass to do any more practicing, but I'm really challenging myself to push beyond that and to do more. So I'm going to obviously keep continuing to do this and doing 30 minutes a day. I've been really good about that, actually. I think I've probably only missed about a day or so out of this whole, maybe like a day or two out of the whole 6 weeks that I've done this so far. And then just some other little tidbits that I've learned this past week, or some reflections, if you will. My pinky just won't freaking cooperate. So when I'm playing through scales, and especially doing the spider exercise or anything where I have to shift between my ring finger and my pinky very quickly, it's impossible. My pinky just won't cooperate. It's getting better, and that's why I do the ring finger pinky drill. I literally just like go up and down the neck and just try to do that as fast as I can, using a metronome, of course. And that helps, but it's still really difficult. And that's something I never practiced before, mainly because it's painfully boring. The other thing that I noticed is that I'm starting to tense my jaw a lot. And when I'm trying to play fast, especially, that's when I notice it the most, is when I'm playing fast, is I'll notice that my jaw just really clenches together, and it'll actually start to get mildly sore. And that's about the time when I start to notice it. So that's it's funny. That's kind of an interesting side effect that I've never even really predicted would happen. You think about when people play guitar a lot of the problems is getting tendonitis and things of that nature in their forearms and whatnot. But I never really thought that, hey, that my jaw might start hurting because I'm clenching it every time I play. So I have to be a little bit more aware of that. And the other thing, I wrote down something else. And maybe this is technique. So I was taught, I had a couple different guitar teachers, but my most recent one, which was 8 years ago, or 10 now, was to hold the pick. And it kind of looks, I kind of have like a pancake fist. It's the only way I can describe it when I'm picking. And it works really well for speed picking for the most part. I do find that the pick still, once I start playing faster, the pick will just slip out of my hand. I mean, not like entirely, but it'll start to shift a little bit to the point to where my accuracy goes down. So I don't really entirely know how to fix that. I don't necessarily want to death grip it, but maybe I have to. Maybe I have to hold it a little bit harder than maybe I am already doing. So I don't know. Those are just some random thoughts I had going through the past week. I think that's everything I have. Yeah, so not like a monumental week by any means. I'm gonna start trying to learn a little bit more of the never going back, so I can bring a little more of that to you during week 7. But that's all I got for now. If you got comments, drop them down below on how I can make these videos better for you. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.